Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 5 of the NFL 1957 replay. We are at Yankee Stadium today, where the visiting Washington Redskins, who are currently 2-2, are against the home team, New York Giants. And we're in the middle of the interval between the third and the fourth period, and the attendance for this game today is 40,416. So a good turnout for this game. And as normal, we'll go through round 4, last week's games, before we get back to the start of the fourth quarter. And in round 4, the Redskins beat the Cardinals. The Steelers went to New York and beat New York Giants. The Cleveland Browns did the double over Philadelphia Eagles in back-to-back weeks. Detroit beat the Colts. The Packers beat the 49ers. And as we saw, the Rams just steamrolled over the Chicago Bears. And what that means is that in the East, the Browns are 4-0, the only unbeaten team now in the NFL. Pittsburgh and Washington. Pittsburgh are 3-1, Washington 2-2. In the West, the Baltimore Colts are 3-1. Detroit are 3-1. And then Green Bay, San Francisco 2-2. Rams 1-3, and the Bears 0-4. So as we get ready to start this fourth period, there's the score. Washington 3, the New York Giants 21, and the scoring has been as follows. In the first period, 12:30, a 6-yard pass from Charlie Connolly to Kyle Rote, and an extra point by Ben Agajanian made it 7-0. At 3:30, an 8-yard run by Alex Webster made it 14-0. In the second quarter, at 14:15, a 15-yard field goal by Sam Baker put Washington on the scoreboard at 3:14. And at 4:30, a 9-yard pass from Connolly to Bob Schnelker gave us a score as we currently have at 3-21. As time expired at the end of the half, Sam Baker missed a 48-yard field goal, and the only point of note in the third period was at 7:15, Ben Agajanian missed a 38-yard field goal. So that's where we are, 4th down and 8 to the Redskins. So they are obviously going to punt. They've had a lot of really poor field position to start off their drives, and their ground play hasn't really gone so well. Both teams are run heavy. New York are a +3 and Washington are a +4. So let's start the fourth period off with a punt. And that's going to be Sam Baker who's going to be punting. Is he an E or F? He is not. So there's going to be no return on this after a 43-yard punt. Down to the 39-yard line of the Giants, and they will start this fourth period 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Inside run against a run defense. So quarterback Charlie Connolly takes the snap, and he's looking to hand off on an inside run to Bobby Epps. Is D a 2 run? He is not. Is he rated 0? He is. So he's going to go to the XR column, Bobby Epps. He's not a double A, so he'll get a gain of 16 yards and a first down to the 45-yard line of the Redskins. And the Redskins have given up some big gains on running in this game. 1st and 10, medium pass against a run defense, and that is going to stay that way. So Connolly looking to get himself in the air, drops back and looks for Frank Gifford. Is GB a zero pass? He's not. So the quarterback has time to dump off to an alternate receiver, and that will be Mel Trippett. And Trippett will make 4 yards before being halted, and it brings 2nd down and 6 up for the Giants. 2nd and 6, inside run against a run defense. So Connolly takes the snap, drops back, hands the ball off to Frank Gifford. Is TA a 2 run? He is. And so Gifford will go XR. Is EC a 0 run? He's not. So Gifford will make 9 yards and a first down to the 32-yard line of the Redskins. 1st and 10. And the Giants dominating this game. Outside run against a run defense. So Connolly again takes the snap, drops back, hands the ball off again to Frank Gifford. Is the quarterback a 0 run? He's not. Is EA a 0 run? He is not. So Gifford will make another 7 yards down to the 25-yard line of the Redskins. 2nd and 3. Medium pass against a safe. Yes, that's going to be played. So the ball snapped, and Connolly will look for Bobby Epps. Is E a 0 pass? He's not. So it's going to be thrown into deep coverage. Epps, Connolly is a 5 on the Y. And the ball is going to be batted away by the defender, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 at the 25 of the Redskins. 3rd and 3, inside run against a run defense. So Connolly again takes the snap, drops back, looks for Mel Trippett. And Mel Trippett on an inside run is a C. 23 on a C. He's going to get 3 yards. Is that enough for a first down? It is not, so they're going to be short. 4th down and inches. And at this point, they're going to bring out their field goal kicker. For a 30-yard field goal attempt. Ben Agajanian on a field goal, and that is up, and it is good. So with 11:45 remaining, the Giants take a 24-3 lead, a 3-touchdown lead, and putting the pressure on the Redskins to start to generate some offense, really. So Ben Agajian is going to kick off. He is a D kicker, but he's going to kick it through the end zone out, and the touchback will occur. And the Redskins is probably the best field position they've had all game. 1st and 10 at their own 20. Eddie LeBaron is the quarterback today for the Redskins, it's going to be an outside run against a run defense. And as I said, it's been a heavy run game especially for the Redskins. So LeBaron takes the snap and he's looking for Jim Podoley. Is EB a 2-run? He is not. So he gets back to the line of scrimmage and he's hit out of bounds. So no gain there. 2nd down and 10. Medium pass against a run. And it's not going to be that. It's going to be an outside run against a run. So LeBaron takes the snap, drops back, hands the ball off to Ed Sutton. TA or EC, a 2-run? No and no. So the runner reverses the field and is dumped in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards to bring up 3rd and 12. And this has been the story of the Redskins. Haven't been able to generate any offense. 3rd and 12 is going to be an outside run against a pass defense. So LeBaron drops back, hands the ball off again to Jim Podoley. B or D, a 0-run? No and no. So he scampers ahead for 4 yards, but there is a flag on the play. And false start. Offense prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty. Replay. 3rd down. So they push them back 5 yards and replay the down. Going to be 3rd and 17. And they're going to go for a trick play. Well, might as well try something. Inside handoff to Alex Webster. And he picks up just 4 yards, not enough. And really not in a position to go for 4th down here, so they're going to have to bring out the punter again. This is not ideal for the Redskins. They need to generate some offense. So Sam Baker comes out to punt. And he's going to get a 38-yard punt down to the 45-yard line of the Giants. And it's going to be returned for the Giants by Gene Filipski. Who'll get a 12-yard return into Redskins territory, and the Giants will take over 1st and 10 at the Redskins 43-yard line. So out comes Charlie Connolly again, and it's a medium pass against a run defense. Connolly being merciless with this Redskins defense. Takes the snap and looks for Frank Gifford. Is a 2 pass? He is not. So Gifford goes to the XM column, but there is a flag on the play. Is the quarterback's X greater than 0? Well, yes, it is. So Gifford will make the 43 yards he needs for a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. Illegal block by the offense. 15-yard replete 1st down. So an illegal block negates that touchdown run by Frank Gifford. And it's going to be 1st and 25. Inside run against a run defense. And Charlie Connolly now already trying to milk the clock. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Bobby Epps. Is J or F a 2-run? Well, yes, he is. F is a 2-run. So Epps will be hit behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. So it's becoming a bigger gap now. 2nd and 28. Outside run against a pass defense. Connolly taking the snap, handing the ball off to Alex Webster, who is a C on an outside run, and he will lose another 2 yards, so getting pushed even further back. And we're at now 3rd and 30. So a long pass against a pass defense. Connolly looking to keep this drive going if he can. He's a D passer, and that on 22 is going to be into deep coverage. He was looking for Kyle Rote, but he's thrown it into deep coverage. And it's going to be broken up and incomplete. So at 8:30 remaining, they're going to bring out their punter. So out comes Don Chandler. Lyman misses the block, so it could be blocked. Misses the blocking, so it could be blocked. Is the punter's block A or B? It is. So it's only going to get a 27-yard punt off. But that will take him down to the 36-yard line of the Redskins, and they've not been anywhere near good enough to get any movement of the ball. So it's a long way away, the way they've been playing. 1st down and 10 to the Redskins at their own 36. A screen pass against a blitz, and it's going to stay that way. So LeBaron takes the snap, looks to find Steve Meilinger, but that is going to be an incomplete pass. Is it B? Yeah, it's going to be an incomplete pass. So 2nd down and 10 with 8 minutes remaining. Outside run against a run defense. LeBaron takes the snap, hands the ball off to Jim Podley. Is H a 2-run? He's not. He's not rated 0, so Podley will get a single yard and bring up 3rd and 9. Redskins short pass against a pass defense. They need this to work. So LeBaron drops back and he's looking for John Carson. GA or a GB or TA, a 0 pass. TA is not. GB is not. So the ball is dumped off to Ed Sutton for just a gain of 1 yard. It's going to bring up 4th and 8. And at this point, they really need to go for it. So they're going to go. 4th and 8 is going to be a medium pass against a pass defense. LeBaron has been quite unsuccessful with his passing today and needs to start getting it moving. So he's going to drop back and look to get John Carson again. Is EB a 0 pass? He is not. So he's going to catch that on the sideline. And he's going to gain 22 yards. So finally some offense by the Redskins brings the time down to 6 minutes 30. 1st and 10, outside run against a blitz. LeBaron hands the ball off to Ed Sutton, who is a B on an outside run. And Ed Sutton will gain 1 yard. 2nd down and 9. Outside run against a blitz. Keeping it on the floor again. LeBaron drops back, hands it off to Don Bossela. Is EB a 2-run? He's not. So Bossler gets hit out of bounds, losing a yard in the process. So 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10, a medium pass against a pass defense. Can LeBaron bring it up again? Barron drops back and is looking for Jim Podley. Is EA a 2 pass? He is. So Podley will go to the XR column. Is FB a 0 pass? He is. So this is going to be dumped off to an alternate receiver who will be John Carson for 8 yards, bringing up 4th and 2. And again, they've got to go for it. It's a 39-yard field goal, but a field goal's no good to them at this moment in time. So 4th and 2 is going to be an inside run against a blitz. LeBaron takes the snap, drops back, hands the ball off to Dom Bosler. K or G a 2 run. Well, G isn't and K isn't. So they're going to go to the XR, but there is a flag on the play. Is the runner greater than an E? Which he is. So he's going to break through. And he's going to get the 30 yards for a 1st down and a touchdown. But what's the flag? Holding on the defense. That penalty is declined. Result is a touchdown. So decline penalty brings up a touchdown. Sam Baker hits the extra point. 5 minutes remaining in this game. And Washington will try an onside kick. They still need 2 scores, but we are in a game on the line situation now. So those extra ratings will come in for the players. So Sam Baker takes the onside kick, 52. Kickoff takes a short hop, then rolls end over end downfield to the 13-yard line. Receiving team member falls on the ball. So the Giants take over at their own 47-yard line. 5 minutes remaining in the game. Connolly comes out, medium pass against a safe defense, and it's going to be changed to an inside run against a run defense. So Connolly takes the snap, hands the ball off to Mel Trippett. Is EB a 0 run? He's not. And Trippett gets a 3-yard gain out to the center line, 2nd down and 7 at the midfield line. Inside run against a safe. Connolly takes the ball from the center, looks for Frank Gifford, who is a C on an inside run. And Gifford will get 1 yard, and it'll be 3rd down and 6 at the 49-yard line of the Redskins. 3rd and 6, a short pass against a pass defense. Connolly takes the snap, looks again for Frank Gifford. GB or TA a 0 pass. TA isn't. GB is not. So the protection is held up, but has to dump it off. It will be to Frank Gifford, and he'll only get 1 yard. So 3:30 remaining, 4th down, and they're going to bring out the punter, Don Chandler. So Chandler takes the snap. Is he an E or F? No, he's not. So he's going to punt it 45 yards down to the 3-yard line, and they're not going to return that. So it's going to be first down and 10 at their own 3-yard line. And at this point, I am going to bring in the special situations chart because they're so far behind and they still have a slight chance of winning. So trailing by 14 points. So they're going to use box C. So out comes Eddie LeBaron, and he's going to go. In fact, he's going to take that card, medium pass against a blitz. So LeBaron takes the snap, looking for Don Bossler. Is Jay a 2-pass? He's not. So he's going to complete that for 21 yards. Out to their own 24-yard line. 2:45 remaining. So box C is going to come into play. Long pass against a pass defense. LeBaron takes the snap, looking for Jim Podley. And he's going to throw it into a bunch of receivers. He's got a Y of 6. And that is going to be intercepted 38 yards downfield at the Giants' 38-yard line. And it's intercepted by where are you? Where are you? Somebody called Tunnel. Elman Tunnel. And he's going to return this. Just it to be an unusual result on an interception return. So let's see what's happening there. .32 on an interception return. He's going to return it 10 yards, but there is a flag on the play. And we have a face mask penalty. Dot will be intentional. No dot will be unintentional. It's an intentional face mask, so they're going to take them all the way back and give a 15-yard penalty. And an automatic first down to the Redskins. So can they make something of this? It's going to be a long pass against a blitz. Eddie LeBaron takes the snap. Looking again for Jim Podley. And again, this will be incomplete. 2 minutes 15 remaining. Second down and 10. Long pass against a pass defense this time. You've got to connect with one of these. LeBaron drops back again, looking for Jim Podley. 64 is going to be an unusual result. And there's a flag on the play. The ball is incomplete. Pass interference on the defense. Penalty will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down. And that was 30 yards down the field. So at the 29-yard line, as the 2-minute warning goes. 2 minutes remaining for the Redskins. First down and 10 at the 29-yard line. Long pass against a pass defense. So LeBaron takes the snap again, looking for Jim Podley. Is H a 0 pass? He is not. So the quarterback is dragged down for a sack, but he does have the exceptional quality. So he's going to run. So it's a run against a outside run against a pass defense, and his outside run is an F. Will it matter? 44 is GB, a 0 run. He's not. So he gets 8 yards and he's forced out of bounds. 2nd down and 2 at the 21-yard line of the New York Giants. So good running by Eddie LeBaron there. 2nd and 2. Medium pass against a safe defense. So Eddie LeBaron takes the snap and he's looking for John Carson. It's TB a 0 pass. He is not. So the quarterback dumps it off to Ed Sutton for 8 yards and a 1st down. And 1 minute 20 remaining, 1st and 10 to the Redskins at the 14-yard line of the Giants. Not going to take that card. We'll stick with the play. Screen pass against a run. LeBaron takes the snap, looking for Joe Walton, and it's an unusual result. It's going to be incomplete, but there is a penalty on the play. It's a false start against the offense, so no time off the clock. 1 minute 20 remaining in the game. 1st down and 15. Medium pass against a safe defense. LeBaron takes the snap, drops back, looking for Steve Meilinger, and he is a B quarterback, and it's going to be complete to Meilinger for 19 yards and a touchdown. So Sam Baker comes out 61 on a B. I think we'll check that just to be safe. And it is good. So 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Washington have brought the game back to 17-24, and they're going to try another onside kick. They weren't lucky in the first one, but can Sam Baker make this one count? Low kickoff, rockets past the first line, travels 16 yards, is juggled by the receiving team, who finally fall on the ball 16 yards down the field at their own 44-yard line. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 to the to the Giants. Can they run this out? 1st and 10 is going to be a long pass against a safe defense, or is it? Yes. So they're going to go to the air. Charlie Connolly drops back, looking for Bob Schneckler. And that ball is going to be incomplete. I don't understand why he's gone for that, but we're within a minute now. 2nd down and 10. Inside run against a safe defense. This is more like it. Run the clock out. Inside runs. Connolly takes the snap, hands the ball off to Bobby Epps, who is a B on an inside run. He's going to get 5 yards and a timeout called by the Redskins to preserve the clock. So 3rd and 5, 45 seconds remaining, 3rd and 5. And it's going to be an outside run against a safe defense. So keeping it on the floor. Connolly takes the snap, hands the ball off to Alex Webster. Is TB a 0 run? He is not. So he makes the 5 yards. Is it enough for a first down? It's short. So the Redskins take the timeout, and it's 4th down and inches. And so they're going to punt the ball away. Don Chandler comes on to take the punt, and he's going to try a coffin corner. Is his coffin corner rating an A? It is. So ball spins out of bounds at the 10-yard line. And we've got 30 seconds remaining. They've got to get 90 yards with 30 seconds. So going to be box C. Trick play straight away. So Ed Sutton fakes the sweep, launches a badly thrown pass out to Steve Meilinger, who cannot take the catch, and it's incomplete. 2nd down, 20 seconds remaining in this game. And they're going to go for another trick play. So John Carson takes the reverse handoff. He's almost tackled in the backfield, but he gets free and he gains 4 yards. And they take their final timeout. So we're now at 3rd down and 6. It's irrelevant. They're going to have to go. It's going to be long against a pass. This will be the end of the game unless there's a penalty. LeBaron takes the snap. He's looking for Jim Podley. 55 is an unusual result. What's going to happen here? 56. The quarterback is going to be sacked for 10 yards. And it is going to be fumbled. Is the quarterback's rating 2 on a pass? It is. So it's going to fall on it. But time will expire. And the New York Giants will hold on to beat the Washington Redskins here in Week 5 by a score of 24-17. Well, I hope you enjoyed this game. The next game is going to be the Detroit Lions against the San Francisco 49ers. It's the last time you're going to see Washington unless they get into the playoffs. And next week will be the last time you see Detroit. So hope you've enjoyed this and hope you'll join me for the next one. Until then, good night.